put this down. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, the fucking music fun time is over, and I am here with the greatest. You know me, I'm Captain Fallon. I play Seto, Sorcerer Thief, and I'm with the greatest motherfuckers to ever. Yeah, I just stopped right there. I didn't. I was about to get real graphic.
Time ever.
Yeah, it was. I showed restraint. That's what that looks like.
I am Steve. I'm Mike. I play Steve. I'm the first motherfucker who sees through space and time of all the fuckers. I know all the fuckery, and I'm number one. Steve, Druid.
I am motherfucker number 2. I am Sophia. I play Walden, the Warforged Barbarian Ranger. I'm alright.
I play what's my name? Minute, and I'm another motherfucker.
And I'm Sage, the final parental frolicker. And I am the dungeon master for this game. Hills Have Bones. Well, it's the Hills Have Bones. And last week we defeated some of the guards while we were trying to break out Liza. A section of the prison has been locked down where Lucrid is. The flooding on the lower levels has begun, and this is what panicked and drew out one of the guardsmen in that section. Walden tried to break through the shutdown procedure barriers, however was not successful at first. Liza helped Steve and gave them some haste, as well as is trying their best to kind of help the party. Cuckoo is floating alongside her, and the party is concerned as currently you're not sure how to get Lucrid out, and the rising floodwater worries you. I would say at this point in time, I would like the party. You have come out of combat. All of the guardsmen that were hostile have either been killed or are ringing the bell. This dude over here would have been ringing the bell. He was safe, and you wouldn't have been able to get to him. He hasn't become hostile to the other prisoners, but he is doing his emergency protocol. As you hear the emergency protocol bell go off, I would like everyone to roll perception.
Hey, nice.
This is an unrelated d20. Okay.
Not the worst. Oh, that is not much better though.
Okay. I would say Seto and Newt, you may not notice this, but you would notice the flood water is starting to rise. And with the 3 I've just rolled, there will be another section of flooding added to the map. However, Walden and Steve, with your high rolls, and Walden, I would say that maybe this area has you, like, maybe it's hearing the emergency bell, maybe it's seeing, like, the guardsmen of Hanker and having this kind of, like, juxtaposition of it, rather than being about keeping peace or defending anyone, it seems to be hostile towards the civilians. Maybe it's that makes your senses more active. But both of you would notice there seems to be rumbling at the top. You distinctly notice rumbling of, like, what you can only assume to be footprints or boot prints due to the pace of the rumbling. And I will now add the flooding to the map.
Oh, I'm moist.
You are moist. Anyone who is within the flooded zone, you are in ankle to knee deep, depending on the area. The closer in, the more to your knees.
Okay.
I shoot to Eldritch Blast to the door.
Yeah, that's force damage.
Yes.
That will be effective. It does have a DC to beat, as well as a toughness. Okay, so 25 will hit the essential armor class of the door, but roll damage to see if it gets above the
And the other is 12.
12 won't.
All right, what are the walls made out of?
11.
11. You see as your Eldritch Blast is able to create the smallest of dents within the shutter.
Sucker.
Yes,
Maybe we
this
should
hit.
go swimming.
What was that? What you said? Shucker.
Oh, shutter. Sorry, it's
Shutter,
like a
what?
shutter.
So it's like an up-down thing,
Yes.
or like a
Yes.
sideways thing.
Up
Up
down.
and down.
Up down.
Hmm.
All right. It's an up downer.
Would you like to roll investigation, Seto?
Yes, I would very much like to do the thing that I am not built for. Roll well, roll well, roll well.
With an 11, I'll say that you notice that the walls aren't as reinforced as the shutter. Maybe that's to do with the fact that there's other things on the other side. Maybe there's a core to the wall that you can't see. But it seems like most of the walls are sandstone.
Okay.
All right.
This guard
go
over
around?
here, he was helping with the door. Or is he still behind us?
Oh, yeah.
So these, yeah. So would you like to talk to that guard?
Well, last session I told him to help with the door.
Yes.
Did he went to do that, or he's still behind me?
I believe we ended the session before we resolved it. What I was gonna say is, would you like to talk to the guard?
I guess that depends on how the last session had ended, because I thought that I was done talking to the guard. But if that was not resolved, I will again tell the guard to try to open the door and be safe.
Mm-hmm. So the guard told you that he's not master of the keys for this level.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have the shutter thing. He was afraid enough that he wasn't actively bothered about whether you're a guard or not. That did come across to you, I remember that. I would say one thing you do pick up on, though, is while he didn't have the keys to the shutters, you do have two guys who seemed pretty up in their rank and station. And so once you kind of have that conversation, he would probably say to, like, are those my bosses?
They were our bosses. Remember, that's why I have the thing. I'm still dressed up like a guard.
I don't recognize you, and
Very new. Really my first day. And couldn't be worse.
are you Alliance?
I'm not lying at all. I have to roll deception for that. Yep. It's okay.
Can you roll me insight, actually?
Insight? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm real consistent
11.
today. Real consistent.
I'm going to say with an 11, he didn't seem angry. And a lot of the guards have been calling, like, both Liza and Newt lizards, and neither of them are. Like, they've been noticeably hostile at the concept of the Alliance.
Oh, but this dude isn't. He's just like, are you fucking here? Oh. It's like, are you with the Alliance? I guess would be what he would, like, he would turn it around after he's not so angry. It's like, Everybody else around here seems really upset with the idea.
Well, I'd send some pamphlets, and there's been talk of meetings, and I wasn't really sure how I felt about stuff, and they had me on bucket duty, and I don't know, it just didn't seem like a bad idea at all, but they put you on bucket duty real quick, you know.
Where's your
And like
bucket?
you are actively seeing, like this guy's clearly in shock because there is like active flooding while he's like panicking about bucket duty.
So like, you can tell he's just really unprepared for this kind of like. It's just kind of like looks towards Steve like a bewildered child. like somebody help me. He said words. He said words. Like,
Is he carrying a bucket?
Oh, and I hand Steve the keys because I have the keys that he used to have. I remember
Okay.
you wanted those.
Well, then I'm gonna let this guy out so he doesn't drown to death.
Yeah. You let him out. He is one of the clerics of the disbanded church, so he's probably quite afraid. But he does. I'll move him into safety.
Excellent. And then that I have the keys. I don't know if y'all looted these bitches, but if you got looting to do, and then I'm gonna move over here, and because the walls are made of sandstone, I'm gonna try to mold earth around the door and make it fall.
I'm gonna say, can you show me what Mold Earth says? So I know whether there's anything that you'd need to roll, otherwise you wouldn't.
Or I could just I can mold earth below the door too to try to make it fall more, if that's easier.
It's more just if it has any kind of cubic measurements. A lot of them do. Okay, 5 foot cube.
feet cube.
Within range, manipulate it. Dirt or stone. Stone counts. 5 foot cube. How do you feel? Because it's an up-down shutter, that you mold 5 foot down and around so that the shutter falls fully down into the ground.
That would be plus, or maybe like halfway, so it's a bit of a dam. So
Yeah, I was thinking because it's 5 foot, you wouldn't be able to get it like all the way down anyway, because like 5 foot cube is not a super duper load of earth, but it's definitely enough to get it firmly walk overable.
I'm okay with free dam
Cool.
door opening.
Cool. In that case, I will say yes, you are able to do that. This is a sandstone area. There isn't reinforcement in the floor, so I will allow that. How long does it last? An hour?
Nope.
Yep. Okay.
Wow.
So yes, you are able to do that. As you do this, the guard would be alerted. He's already done his emergency protocol, so he just braces for impact.
Okay.
I guess
I'm gonna-
impact would be Walden, right? like,
Well, I guess it depends on who's first. Am I
Well, we're not
Can I
in
do
like a
that? What's
full
the-
initiative.
Yeah.
So like,
do I have to actually touch the thing? I don't know. It's
no,
sort of-
you don't need to touch it.
Okay, so then I'm there, so you're in front of me, so you do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll swing and try to like beat a path through the fucking door.
Yeah.
Is that just like an attack roll? You want me to do like a strength check?
The loose.
Walking over the doors, right?
Yeah, you only need to walk over it.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, then I'll just go through.
high knees.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. As you do so, you hear the guard call out, "Careful! I'll." And he just seems to stutter, not knowing what to do. As the guard that you guys spoke to kind of peers his head out the window and goes, "Charlie, I think now's not the time. And he goes, Travis, you're always talking nonsense. And, like, goes to throw a dagger at him.
Jeez.
Fuck, all right. I'm gonna kill Charlie. Is that okay, Travis?
Honestly, I really feel upset that I tried to help him and he threw a dagger at me. I mean,
I'm upset for the same reason. That's a fucked thing to do to a friend. So I'm gonna shoot him in the face now.
Wow.
Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, like right the second I
keep
see
going.
him,
Let's just
just
go.
boom. Yeah, like
Let's get out of here.
actions.
I'm just running. I don't care. I'm running down to where Lucrid is and I'm trying to get him out.
yep.
Does a
you
19
guys-
shoot that dude in the face?
yes, roll your damage.
All right.
I like that. I like that phrase.
Not great damage.
He's hanging on for life. But we're not in initiative. Walden is right next to him.
I got him, Travis.
Oh, okay.
Just,
If he tries to swing, I'll just like punch him.
right?
Absolutely.
But if he doesn't, I'll just leave him alone. I don't care enough about this. I'm trying to get Lucrid and get out.
I think he's pretty much holding his lungs together right now, so I think he's probably not going to cause much bother.
Are we getting the crybaby, Steve?
Well, that was going to be my next thing. Now that I'm actually not kind of being rushed, do I know this goblin? Does he look familiar? Is it just rando goblin?
This is just a rando goblin. I'll be real.
Rando goblin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you speak to the rando goblin?
I'm letting him. Nobody's drowning here. I'm opening it and go. Let's go.
Oh, thanks. I'd like to not die.
That's the plan. Nobody dies here today unless they're an asshole.
In that case, I'm not gonna die. I'm just a cunt.
All right. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, let's continue.
Yep. Just keep on going. I'm letting this dude out.
Okay. So I'm just gonna Okay. Does the guard right next to me have a key?
He's the key master.
He is a keymaster.
Okay. I'll try to get. I'll get the key from him. I don't think he can stop me.
I don't think he can. He has 1 HP. I genuinely don't think he can.
I'll just grab the key off of his soon-to-be dead body and open up the cell.
I always knew you were a traitor, Travis.
He kind of like calls out. As you open Lucrid's cell, Lucrid kind of like stumbles out and turns to you guys. Can everyone make me another perception check?
Let's do this.
Nice.
Fuck not the. Golly.
That's okay. Steve and Walden, I think Newt and Seto, you might be distracted. You're probably seeing all these new people like, who? Especially now the team seems to just be like pulling everything out of the cages. Like, cages aren't they for holding? And Seto, I think...
He just insulted Travis again. I'm like, listen, Charlie. Like, I'm focused on that.
100%. However, Steve and Walden, once again, you heard all those footprints, that rumbling earlier. It seems like they stopped for a second, but now you hear this end of the prison. It seems like a charge has started upstairs. As Lucrid comes out of his cage, he says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you guys do a jailbreak, but I can't say there's a better timing. I don't know if you can hear the kerfuffle that might start upstairs.
I'm sorry, what? Travis was just begging me to shoot him in the fucking face again. Or is this one Charlie?
That one's Charlie.
Charlie!
Is there anybody that we know upstairs? I'm saying this to Liquid. Is there anybody we know upstairs?
Well, I've got it on my radar, as you could say. And he kind of like 1,000-yard stairs. Yes, Groot is definitely up there, and there's a large noise.
All right, up we go then.
Alright.
I suspect this might have been coming for a while, you know. And like, there's this oddly like knowing smile of pride on Lucred's face. That's like obvious. You wouldn't need to be insightful to see that this seems to be a look of odd pride.
Mm.
I'm gonna say you guys do make it upstairs because you are aiming to go upstairs. A 15 HP guard, I just don't feel like that's worth the effort.
I feel like Walden just sneezes through that guy. Like,
You have
But,
the keys from the
everybody's
key.
not like actively trying to immediately kill us. I'm just like, let's get out of here. So,
Yeah. And because of that, I'm going to add them to your formation. So let me just work out exactly who's coming with you. So we've got a goblin. We've got Travis. We've got Liza and Cuckoo. We've got the clerics. And is that your zombie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the red one.
the red one. Okay. In that case, what would you guys? What would your rough marching order be?
I guess the way that we are now is
yeah, this
right.
is kind of working. Like, unless, Rev, you want to switch with me? Like, that's the only thing I could think. But we're both, like, ranged and have good things, so it's really...
Thing is my zombie is making everybody poison. Everybody in contact with. So
Oh,
it's better that we go last, maybe, or we go first, whatever you want. You know, it's a mid-chill, also.
true.
Maybe last, because I feel like having a zombie go first is an automatic. Let's kill those things because it's a zombie.
I think we are already in that moment.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a hard... Yeah, I'm with Rev on this one. I don't think whatever's in front is going to change their willingness to kill us.
That's fine, but I feel like there's zero negotiation with a zombie.
Yeah, especially one of them being zombicide.
And, I mean, can you even be poisoned?
Me?
No, not you.
I
So-
don't know.
Can Walden be poisoned, or is it just resistance?
I
resistance.
think I can be, but I'm.
Alright.
Let me
Yeah.
double check.
Or forge have resistance to poison.
All right.
Is it disease they're immune to?
I'm immune to disease. Yes,
All right.
and I don't need to sleep. I have resistance to
also
poison
immune to
damage.
It could be and disease together.
There you go. Non-diseases.
If you guys could just read, because I'm on a different map to set your marching order, could you just read me out what it is?
Oh,
Like-
Walden, Seto,
Yep,
Steve,
yep,
Newt,
yep.
Zombie.
Zombie. I've copied the zombie. I don't know if it will still count as yours, but hopefully the copying it.
I drew a new one because I couldn't touch the other one.
Okay.
But I can always do a new one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave a space for it with allies a little behind in an assumed order. Okay. Right. Give me 1 sec. While I just put that together. Oh, really, we're gonna do that. We're gonna play that game now. Okay. Well, I guess he only has 1 eye now. That's fine. Okay. Oh, the music. As you guys come up the stairs, you realize what the source of the rumbling was. As you come up, you see all of the guardsmen have been called back into the barracks by the alarms, and all of them seem to have been pushed into the barracks by what you can only assume to be an allied force.
Oh my Lanta.
What the shit?
Jesus
In
Christ.
this battle, we will have cleave mechanics. You also have an army of allies. The people who were unable to enter the barracks, the Alliance, and those who are already downtrodden have decided that enough is enough. A rebellion has started in Hanka, and it starts where people are not allowed to be safe. And that is in a place where peacekeepers do not hold any kind of peace. As you come up the stairs, we will re-roll initiative. 1 sec, which I will pull up.
Jesus Christ.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. You've got some allies.
I'm so mad that I don't have Fireball right now. Like, you have no idea how absolutely, this is my moment. This is...
Understandable. I have sectioned out these guards into rough battalions. I'll be rolling per battalion. They will not be unique NPCs, as I was saying earlier. You guys will have initiatives, and they will have groups.
All right.
So, okay, that was not how I wanted to do that.
Well, look at them. Look at those humans out front starting a rebellion. I think I hear ass cheeks clapping in the distance.
Oh, you do. Spring,
You definitely do.
Spring Seto hears the clapping in the breeze, and it's all night Donkey Kong. You're standing between him and the cheeks of the clapping. That's just bad places. They're like, you know what he does to maps? Yeah, you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna fill this place with coal, and then we're gonna burn it down and create a new.
Oh my Lanta.
What?
That's a lot.
I know. That's what we're doing. That's the move. All the coal. No, I'm just kidding. But all right, real talk though. Door here, correct? And here.
Yes.
Okay.
I will label the door again. Bear with me.
All right. Okay. Okay.
So just to be clear, there's a doorway here, and there will be a doorway here, and a doorway here and here. I've just marked the ones that will be out, just to make that easier.
We're inside.
Yeah.
You are
There
currently.
are no guards inside.
Not where we
No,
are.
they are facing an oncoming group of Alliance. Whether the
Okay.
Alliance members are Alliance members already, or they are now villagers or townsfolk who have been displaced from their housing, who are being forced into homelessness and not being helped.
Excellent. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, not
Um,
excellent, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Because you've been trying to convert people, Steve, I will say once per round, you guys can roll either intimidation or persuasion to get some of the guardsmen to turn tails.
Okay. And then we still got to search for. You said Gruta's somewhere up here.
Yes, she's there.
Oh, that's Gruta. This is Gruta.
Yes.
Okay. All right, good.
Cool. I'm gonna take, as you guys have spent your kind of turn coming up the stairs and coming out to this, I'm just gonna play out the first aspect of the battle that you will kind of maybe not see, but certainly hear the clashing of swords as they start. This group moves here. This group moves here. This group moves here. These come inwards. So you kind of hear as this starts, as these kind of group of guardsmen start to clash with the Alliance members. And the other guardsmen seem to be standing to keep the fortress and the barracks from being invaded. Seto, it is your turn.
I'm not on initiative.
Oh, sorry. It must
And
not
I believe I'm
have-
hasted. I don't know what that means, but I don't.
Oh, that would have ended now, but I think your lethargy would have probably ended because I don't think it's permanent.
I didn't even know I had that.
I
But
think
okay.
the lethargy's like an hour. Or
Is it
just
an
a
hour?
minute? Or is it just a minute?
I think it's just a minute.
So, what was the lethargy from again?
Haste.
Oh, haste. I believe that is a minute.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Let me look
Steve,
that up.
you've not rolled initiative on my.
Oh, I have to. I didn't. Okay, when I was on reroll.
Oh, it's not
okay.
even a
Oh, you
full
know what?
minute.
I
It's
didn't
just
roll. 'Cause I'm
until.
dumb.
Okay, so I looked it up. It's not even a full minute. It's just until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, it's around.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a little bit. But yeah, that's as far as I can go. Fuck. Here, bonus action stealth. And that's my movement. As for my action, I don't have a way of seeing anyone. Fuck, none of that. Yeah. Ooh. Would invisibility be worth it, or should I save it for something that I can attack more than one person with? Just as the group, like, what do you guys? We should go on offensive.
Yeah,
I say
last.
use your bonus action to get out your clone and put it somewhere, even if it's like just over here or something.
You
No
are
reason not
rogue.
to.
Yeah, I'm
It's
stealthing.
watching you. You can hide with a bonus action and use your action as to do something because yeah, invisibility I don't think is good for this time.
I think there's also stairs going up if you want to maybe try to get to the second floor and snipe people.
You can.
Is ruling on
What
that?
season are you?
What's the question?
Use these stairs to go up and snipey snipes, like in rafters.
How much of your movement have you taken? The 30?
That would be the 30, but if I was there, it would only be 15. This is where I was.
Do you
Yeah.
have more Misty Steps?
I have 3, but since I'm spring, I can move other people with them, so they go pretty quick. So I try to
Oh.
use them.
Spring is not the one that charm people.
Sadly, no. That's autumn.
That would have been awesome.
Oh my god, it would have been perfect. I would have shown up right fucking here, and they'd have been like, "Oh hey, what's up? Do you mind? Your friends are kind of dicks. My friends are dicks." Would have been great.
Just for the purposes of it being elevation that might be hard to keep track of,
All right, I respect that.
what I will say is there would be port cutlasses. So there looks to me like there would be a port cutlass here. And so I would allow that,
Oh, all right.
but not necessarily up that kind of because that would be like a whole different room.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I can get here, and I can definitely point for pop, shoot this dude in the back of the face,
Because that's the whole point of a port
Right.
cutlass. So
and he hasn't had a whatchamacallit yet, right? An action, so I have advantage.
I'm gonna say no, because we're using cleave mechanics anyway.
All right. I was just asking if it hasn't taken a turn yet in combat. That's just part of my assassinate thing. That's all.
Well, technically it has, but not with you in the combat, if that makes sense.
No, then they have. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Uh-huh.
I jumped in late. I don't get to surprise anybody. They're fucking on their stuff. So yeah, all right. I can. I am going to use my feature, my bonus action, to put my clone, since I can see it, right fucking here. And that's a bonus action. Sorry, let me grab my echo. Sorry, has to be right there. Yeah, and since that's there, just shoot the dude in front of me, in front of the door, so everybody looks at me. You know what? No, I'm gonna be fucking crazy and attack the group from behind. Like, ignore the big group so they kind of like rush at me and focus on me while I shoot the group, like, as sort of like a pin move-in thing. Is that... I'm probably overthinking it. So I'm just gonna shoot this guy here.
You have eyes on that?
Yeah. Oh wait,
the
no,
echo.
that's no. I don't see through the echo. That is a very good point. Changing to this guy, who I can see.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, because you got that corner.
Yeah, that's a bitch. That's fair.
Yep.
Yes. Skibidi bloopums.
Beep, bleepity, bloop.
That's a 19 hit.
A 19 does hit.
Good. Boom. Does that much damage kill him?
Yes, that much damage will carry over. So this guy is down. And I'm going to say that this guy is severely injured.
Nice. For my sake, I ricocheted the bullet off of his skull into his arm.
100%.
Because Seto would just love that.
It bounces out his skull. It like bounces around and out.
Yes.
Mm.
Perfect.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is the best I can do, yeah. Make
Okay.
a mega name for
No, no.
myself, you. Sorry.
That is a-okay. The next set to go is actually these ones and these ones. Um, oh, I wish I could do that to all of them at once. I'll work on that while this is all happening. What I'm going to be doing is rolling privately for some stuff. So let me just... One of them hits. Okay. But you can't see, so you wouldn't know. Next group to go. So... More private roads. Okay. 1, 2, 3 hits. Okay. 3 hits. You start to hear some thuds hit the floor. Liza. Okay. One sec. Those.
I'm gonna keep an extra ear out if any of those studs sounds like an ass clap
Understandable.
in general.
Understandable. Right. Liza is a wizard. Liza is going to do that, right? She's one. Let me just. Okay. Let me double check something about movement speed. No, it doesn't say. Okay. In that case, Liza, I think, is going to dash. Cool. Yeah. Liza's going to dash to here. Cuckoo is going to follow them. And Seto, you would see as Liza seems to be preparing some kind of spell. Steve, it is your turn.
I'm gonna let these guys out.
Absolutely. You have the keys and you can do so. I will say for the both of them, we'll call it a bonus action.
Sure.
And they're free and give me a persuasion roll for this round.
Persuasion roll.
Okay. They seem pretty neutral. Maybe as the battle turns tides, you might see some changes. But at the moment, they seem to be kind of on the neutral side. What would your main action be and your movement?
My main action? This is a this is a room here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do I see a door here? I can't. Yes. So I can see through that. Correct.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna start making a secondary exit by trying to destroy this wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is that going to be with your mold earth?
Yeah, it's going to be the mold earth again, making a second getaway.
Could you paste it again, just so I can check something?
I
know it's a cantrip. I just want to check.
I assume it's going to take more than one turn.
No, see, that's what I want to check. No, they're instantaneous.
Okay.
So what I'll say is I doubt there wouldn't be any kind of steel within because the basement the floor wasn't reinforced, but the walls would have been to a degree. I'm going to say walls would be reinforced a little bit,
Okay.
but you would be able to start molding 5-foot cube of earth, which I will mark for you here. If you wanted to lead prisoners out of that exit, some will be able to squeeze, but it might take them a little bit to get out.
Okay. Just to verify, that round, did I remove like all the stone and whatnot that I could? Like there's
Yeah. So all the stone,
nothing else. Like me continuing to do it will not make it better.
yes.
Okay.
It's just going to be a tight squeeze to get around the steel, but it's exitable.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, if that took my action, then yeah.
Yeah, the cantrip, which, yeah.
The end. Thank you.
Okay. No worries. Walden, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to do something that might be a little stupid.
I'm ready.
Yay.
I love it.
I want to just like charge in through. Is there a door here where I'm at, or
There isn't, but there could be.
Oh, there is. Oh,
well, there's like a door here, but like it's not like marked. So okay, this wall is just like a standard wall. Like I could probably tell it's not like actively reinforced.
Yeah, so the one that Steve was doing was the actual outside walls compared to the inside walls.
Right. Okay. How difficult would it be to ram through this wall?
Give me a free investigation check.
Oh, come on.
It is a wall.
I mean, I think what Walden may think is it's not as sturdy as the shutter, and it felt like you could have eventually got through the shutter. Like if you'd have really rammed it. Like maybe if you just really ram this wall.
Yeah, fuck it, right? Like
It's in
fuck
the name, Walden.
it.
Then that wall.
All right, so I'll like back up like a little bit, like over to here, and then I will charge through and try to get to like this point if I can get through the wall.
Sure.
So like ram through the wall, kind of crash into these guys to get over there. So what do you need me to roll?
Roll your ram.
My shield attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you raging?
Not yet. I wanted to rage when I got to this point.
Yeah.
So, but I can reckless attack, though that might be a really bad idea. Considering I'm about to get a lot of attention.
Just because this is so funny, I am actually going to give you inspiration.
Sure, yeah, let's fuck it. Yeah, let's use it for advantage on this then. What? Let me, come on. Why won't it let me? It's not
Question.
letting me roll with advantage on it for some reason.
Would you allow, and this is just me asking, for Walden to use the rage like here in his movement to get all these guys and not nuke the clone, so that I could at least help him like speed wall some of these attacks? You know what I mean?
That's fair.
I'm trying to think of the most helpful way, and I mean I can just bring him back next time. It's not a big deal, but there's a lot of attacks for one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Let me will this work now? I want to let me roll it. There's something weird going on with D&D Beyond.
Let me just have a look into it.
Like it's like I'm clicking it, but it won't like.
recently there was an update on Beyond 20. Maybe something with that.
Oh,
Maybe because it's like a homebrew item or something.
one
No,
sec.
Beyond 20 is the app that connects D&D Beyond
Oh, the extension. The
with the
extension.
VTTs.
Extension seems to be up to date. I don't know.
Let me just see if I can roll it on my end, just to find out. I think it might be the extension because it's letting me do it. Just
Eh.
I don't know though.
Well, I'll roll another d20. We'll count that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
count this as well. That's a +7. So the 22 is the higher.
Oh, you don't need to use that roll if you don't want. Like, you're welcome to roll again. It was just to test it. I wouldn't want to roll for you.
I'm cool with
That's
the
cool.
22.
Okay, in that case, roll your damages, and let's see what happens.
So that would be a d12 plus 4.
Yes.
7. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did. I'm having a think in my brain. So the 22 would be enough to get through the wall.
Okay.
The 7 isn't enough to take out a dude.
That's okay.
Is it okay to smash through the wall and shove this dude?
Yeah,
would that work for you? Yeah,
I'm cool with that, and because I also have a second attack, so like, I can go through the wall, push this guy, ram into this guy as my second attack, and rage here after those two.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. Yep.
Okay, then we'll do a second attack real quick. This will be not with advantage.
Fucking beautiful.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
And that is 8 damage.
8 damage. 8 damage will take out. Okay. So.
And then I'll immediately rage, dealing another 3 damage.
3 damage. That will then end up taking out this dude as well. And then these guys are injured.
Where is Walden right now?
So I did the rage here, and then I'm moving, ending up here.
Yep. So yeah, Walden, you come crashing through the wall, attacking and ramming into everything. Your rage burns those around you, and you join Seto's echo in the square of the fortress.
I let out this like scream to like just like this screech that has this like metallic tin.
Does it sound like dial up?
It frays out on the edges and to like try to draw as much attention towards me as possible so that the army that's attacking gets some benefit from these people being distracted.
Nice. And indeed, Gruta, Yen, and Crack do see you. And you kind of, I think you just about make out a kind of rallying effect as you smash through. And it is them, so it will be one of these. Ooh, nice. As Gruta moves forward, Walden, you would see this as she lets out a slash of some kind of knife-like snaking blade as she crits and takes out a row with her companioned allies who should be moving but aren't letting me move them. Come on, there we go. I'm going to move that. Well, let me. There we go. Okay. Let me move you. There we go. Okay. Newt, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move here. And can I do something creative and use if Walden wants Walden's reaction for a combo wombo?
How would that work?
I would like to shoot two Eldritch Blast to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And with Grasp of Hadar, they are attracted to me. So Walden can use their reaction to hit them. You know, like an opposed attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Cool. I'm into it.
Okay. How far do they get pulled?
10 feet.
Then yeah, I'll allow it because they'd be having to stop into Walden Square. Yeah.
Nice. I scream pipes. That's maybe no. 14.
14 hits.
That's 1.
Do they make a save for anything?
No, it's automatic.
Okay.
They take already 7 damage.
7 doesn't take them out, but Walden, you have an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna shoot the one that is here because I have 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh yeah.
That's 11. That's a miss.
That's another 14.
11 is a miss. Let me just mark them as injured. 14 is a hit. Pull towards you, so they'd come here.
This one takes 14 damage.
He's down.
Nice. I'm gonna move here.
Yep, that's an open door.
And the zombie who has very he's gonna dash to where Zero is, and he's gonna jump and drop here.
Okay.
Zombie bomb!
Zombie bomb! And they have to make a... But I think it was in their turn. They have to make the saving throw.
Okay.
Let me check it out.
These poor fucking guards. Like, honestly, some ghost shows up, shoots a dude in the face, a robot bursts through a wall, slaughtering 2 people, setting a sumbitch on fire, and now these fucking, tentacle things that pull them back? Or how does that, like your tongue? Like, yeah, now your tongue's out here dragging people into the blender that is Wally. Like,
yeah.
This is a lot.
When it's their turn, they make the saving roll, not now.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Does he take any damage from the fall?
That's a port cutlass. So theoretically you couldn't jump out of it. But there is a hole here, so you could have dashed that way.
Yeah, but I wanted the zombie falling down because it's funny.
Okay.
My head.
Let's say he breaks a leg on the basis that he squeezed through a port cutlass, but he makes it down. And I will roll.
Maybe they even recognize him, like, oh, to join the fight. Like shit.
He takes 5 points of squished damage as he gets through an inhuman hole.
All right.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Lucrid. I have a character sheet for you. Wonderful. Okay. Lucrid moves up to see the fray. And he chortles as he hears Gruta's knife snaking blade take down people, knowing exactly what that sound means. And he casts. You know what? I'm gonna make him helpful. He casts Fairy Fire, which is 20 feet. He casts it. Rectangle. Let me just double check that I've got that right. Yeah, cube. Okay, 20-foot cube. So that is far. Yeah, that's 15. So there. These 1, 4 by 4.
Question, just because
Yes.
I haven't used Fairy Fire before. Does he need line of sight for that?
One sec. Within range 60 feet. It says, and I could be wrong, but it says the component is verbal, not visual. And because it doesn't have a visual component, I don't think he does.
You could just kind of YOLO Fairy Fire wherever within 60 feet of you?
Well, it doesn't have... It only says verbal. Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me know what you guys think. But to me, that says a 20-foot cube in range.
It is weird.
And it's only... It doesn't have...
No,
movement.
they're really specific about it, like areas that you can see and all the. Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Any
Oh shit! Is there one for me? No, because she hates me. I'm just kidding. That's so awesome.
I think you have to be like aware of the area. Like you have to know the area exists. You can't just like guess.
Hold on.
But I think it's okay if you can't see it.
Okay. So I guess we know that for the future.
So for the future, I would say, yeah, you just have to be aware of it. He can hear what's happening. He knows his wife is over there.
Yeah, and he knows the surroundings because he went
and
there.
He was brought through the front door. So I think that is fair game.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
Honestly, they're very explicit. It would say within sight. Everything that's within sight, they're very fucking explicit about. So I would rule that this is all right.
Okay, so I think it's because if a creature's invisible, it's affected. And you wouldn't be able to see an invisible creature. So in future, if you want to use Fairy Fire and you are only vaguely aware of the area, I will allow it.
Okay.
But you currently have advantage on, and let me roll. Oh, I've rolled the wrong dice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So good.
Tricks and affected creatures shut dim light.
1, 2. They rolled abysmally. I've rolled 3 2s and a 1. Only 3 of them pass. No, 4. 4 of them pass. So I will light up with the corresponding pink. Actually, purple, it's easier to see. We'll do both. In the meantime, these guys.
So he chose violet.
Yes. Because it reminds him of alcohol.
That's a choice.
He likes a fruity cocktail.
And there is nothing wrong with those colors, by the way.
No, not at all. I'm just not the color I would have expected from Lucrid.
Lucrid.
Sounds
is
like
a
you
rather
made some judgments based on
No,
someone's
no.
appearance. No, I'm just.
Yeah, that's Lucrid. So this is the ones on the side of the plaza. That would be this group. They are marked, so you will know that that is who they are. And then I will do some rolls. Those are all misses. And then this will be this group. Oh, you wanted me to roll it's 10
Yeah.
foot, right?
No, it's just this one and this one.
Okay. And what am I rolling?
Let me see. Is Constitution
Yep.
the 16.
16. One passes. This one, however, what do they do?
They get the poison condition.
Poison condition. Okay, he has poison condition.
That's disadvantage.
Disadvantage, right? Yeah. He misses, and the others one hits. This one hits your echo.
Then it dissipates. There's no like how much damage. It has 1 hit point. Like,
Yeah.
But as it dissipates, it flips them off.
100%. 100%. And these guys move here. Here. The others all miss. Crack's turn. And his allies. 2. 1 hit. Oh, one's got advantage today. Oh, nice. Nat 20. So he gets, he gets taken out. And that one is a hit too. Him. Okay, as Crack and his allies move up to engage, you hear some more thuds. Oh, come on, move. Move. There we go. Boop. Cool. And Yen's squad. 2 hits. And there's one with advantage. But they don't hit. So I will roll. No. They are only able to injure this guy. Okay. And then it is Seto's turn.
All right. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I bonus action my clone right into the same place.
Yep.
So it more or less looks like they killed it. He just kind of like whisks back to give them the idea that they can't, like, that he's just gonna keep killing them. He's trying to scare them, I guess. Like, what am I doing here, Theo? This. All right, and since I am, yeah, all right. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna attack this dude. And since I'm not moving. Oh, no, wait, that's my bonus action. I think I will do that. I think I'll save the. How many attacks did the clone eat before it got taken?
1.
One? I mean, not hit, but like how many people attacked him? Just the one guy?
Oh, only one. Let me go. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on one second.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That roll of people, I got 2 people hit. What, one person? Oh, do you mean in general went to attack?
Yeah. Like how many people attacked me and my Echo instead of Walden?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to see if it's worth keeping them out or like doing something else, like moving over, doing a thing like this, that, or the other.
If you're asking how many times I missed, then 5.
That works. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not. I'll be real. I'm not assigning the misses.
And that's fair. It was. I guess it was just like a.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
We're right here, keeping people busy, and I will attack this dude. And Walden, what weapon do you have right now?
I have my shield, my spiked shield.
Oh, all right. So that's no reach on that. All right, then yeah. Bring in my Echo and then attack. And freaking A. Golly, alright. Sorry about that. It was a 19 hit.
19 does hit.
Damage. Oh, yeah! Daddy likey.
Who are you going for?
This guy right here.
He would be down. So you will cleave this guy.
Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. And that is my turn. Oh, I have movement. I can. I'm still gonna move. I'm moving over to these portcullises so I can maintain maintain the contact. You know what I mean?
Oh, yep. I'll say there's one by the door.
Oh, I thought that was what these were. My bad. That's probably like an archer window. Either way, yes, I will go here.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
Take your turn?
Here. Yes.
Just to check. Yeah. Okay. We've got another squad of people to be moving, which will be these guys over here. These guys will come here. We'll have some people who attack, which will be 2 hits. So, Walden, just to check, what's your AC?
My AC is 17.
17, so a 19 does hit. I thought it would. That's 7 slashing damage, which would be half to 3 on your rage.
Yes.
Yes. So you take 3 points of slashing damage, as one of the guards is able to take a bit of leverage on you. We get another set of guards who are moving. They seem to start prioritizing attacking you guys, as well as defending the entrance. But don't all of you go. So I'll just move those for the sake of my sanity into here. Got a few bits to move. Bear with me. Got all this down. And then right, I've got 1, 2. you see as Gruta seems to take a little bit of damage on that round and doesn't seem to be doing so well, as the forces also watch some allies drop down. And actually I'll have these guys move to here. And these guys come to assist. I will pull these out of the way. Come to attack here. Actually here. And then I'll pull these out the way. Liza casts the spell she was preparing, if it's okay with you, Walden.
Yeah.
They will cast Enlarge.
Oh.
So if you consent, oh, it didn't seem to, maybe if I do. No, it still does it like that. I will copy and paste it. You cause a creature or object you see within range to grow larger or smaller. Enlarge. You deal extra damage. This is the section that applies. You double in all dimensions, which I'm just going to move your echo to enlarge, Walden. And
Giant robot. Can you get it over there? Yeah. Giant Godzilla.
I'm just between his feet like this little fucking elf kid.
yeah, so you are now large and all of your attacks will be dealing an extra 1d4 of damage. You will have that for as long as Liza concentrates for the next minute, which I would imagine we won't need a full minute. And one sec, as I get very confused. Good. And that is Liza's turn. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Steve, it is your turn.
Oh, quick question.
Yes.
Because that's what I was going to do.
Oh.
Can he be even bigger?
No.
Ooh.
I don't know
No,
if there's
they don't
space
attack
in
those
this
spells.
building enough for me to be even bigger.
No, but by rules, spells don't stack.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Would be massively.
But Sage said, ooh, so.
I would love to just have a giant warforge just now emerging from the top of this.
Right? That would end this whole battle, because that's bringing down the house, literally.
Not even that,
Well,
just people going, oh shit, war.
No, because the next step up is gargantuan, right?
Well, no,
After
but
large?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can't
Colossal.
go larger than the room you're in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
crazy.
I would say you probably can't do Walden just because they are surrounded by people and you have to be the size of the space you're in. But I think that also means you can't like grow into too many things, because the way it's worded, it says if there isn't enough room for the target to double inside, and technically you can't move and stop in a space of an enemy or past the space of an enemy.
And that wouldn't like push them back. You would already need to have that.
Well,
space.
I allowed an ally to be pushed back because you can move through an ally space. But one of the sandbagging things you can do is you can't move through an enemy space. So you can put an ally in a doorway and things like that. So I would say we can't go gargantuan in this space, but I would allow gargantuan in an open field when not surrounded.
Okay.
It's colossal, by the way, as Rev.
Oh, it's
corrected.
colossal.
Yeah.
Which also is really cool.
Yeah, I mean it's not super downgrade verbally, but mechanic.
However, I would say you could hold that as your action for when Newt has enough space to become large.
That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to hold to see what happens.
I'm small, so I don't need room to grow.
Well, not even that. Even if like Walden like spins and pushes everyone back or something like that, maybe I can pump them up again.
I tell you what. Give me the trigger, like the event that would happen for you to cast a spell, and we'll say that you are preparing a spell for that action to happen. I won't make you define what that spell is, just what the trigger is.
I guess there being space around Walden to grow one more.
Okay, that's fine by me.
However that happens.
Cool. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
I need to continue to concentrate for that, right?
Not until you've cast.
Not until I've cast, but I wouldn't, like if I'm holding something, I wouldn't be able to do another action right now because I'm holding my action, correct?
Yeah, and holding an action is concentrating in that spell.
You'd still be able to move though, because you would move.
I will move.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I guess I'll tell the priest, get out or fight, but I wouldn't stay there.
Roll me persuasion, because you've got a few gaggle of people behind you as well that have come up.
Well.
Okay, I would say that the goblin who desperately didn't want to die goes, I didn't want to die, and runs out the prison. And the guard kind of looks at you funny and is like, are you part of the Alliance? Walden, it is your turn.
Okay.
Well.
Oh man, yeah.
Get them, big uns.
Do I try to focus on just the people around me, or do I try to push deeper into like the mass of people down here?
Break charge. I honest. If you're asking advice, I would, if possible, and obviously you're fucking giganimous, so. But like coming down, where the hell is the thing? This way. You know what I mean?
Attacking 12 people wouldn't be too shabby.
Yeah, and you got the shield and like just fucking book ass.
Can you throw your punch? Your fist?
Yeah, can you rocket punch?
Yeah.
Pretty standard yeah, pretty. I was gonna say pretty standard giant robot stuff here.
You can just let yourself fall on top of them.
Holy shit!
Part of me wants to like try to pick one of them up and like hit them with one of them.
Improvised.
Just grab two and start fucking spinning. Yeah.
But I feel like it would be better to charge in first at least. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that.
Let me know what you're doing so that I can understand and give you what I would call it. Does that?
Right. I want to try to like ram through to like here.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to work out. Because of sandbagging, I will say for everything above a 10, you're able to shove them. For every 2 up of 10, you're able to shove them 5 feet. And we will see how far above a 10 you roll to see if they take crush damage or disperse and how far you get.
Okay. And this would be a strength check?
Yes.
Okay. I have advantage currently.
Yes. And plus for your rage, right? Or is that just attack?
That's just on attacks.
Well,
I get rage
plus.
Rage also gives me advantage on strength checks. I get extra damage with rage, but I get advantage on strength checks. So
roll me them dice.
That's a +3, so that would be a 20, not nat. It reads weird on there, but because it's a 12 plus a 17. But that's the advantage. So it's 17 plus 3, which is 20.
So a 20 is you're gonna be real embarrassed by this math. That's 5 2s.
Yes.
So that's fine. We say
5 2 is above 10.
5 2s above 10. So you're moving. I'm just gonna move them to one side so I can do. Okay, so they go at least 5 feet. They go 5 feet. Come over here a second. And then 2, 3. Right, these guys. Whop. 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 Right. I'm now gonna roll just to see about crush damage, which I'm gonna call a D12 plus a D10 plus a D4 on these. Yeah, okay, so I need to roll some of them and some of them, and then what did I just do? Yeah, some of them and then some of them. And then I got to get the calculator back out. 1 second. Right. One, two, three, 4, 5. Right. These guys all go down from crush damage because the D4 adds quite a lot for very weak guys. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm having a... There we go. Right. So he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. He's out. Cool. These guys survive. And this pushes into the crowd. Look at that. And so that. Walden, your enlarged robotic body crashes into the fray, pushing and just bludgeoning the life out of those around you. As you push into the crowd crush absolutely happens, which has killed many, many people, both in our world and this one, as you successfully take out 5 of the soldiers trampled under your feet. As you kind of let out like a metallic like screech as you do this, it doesn't seem as high-pitched in your size. It seems more of like a low rumble. Roll me intimidation.
That's going to.
How many people aren't paid enough for this shit?
A few.
A few.
A few. There would have been some attack of opportunities. I decided to roll for intimidation to see whether these people would want to fuck with the giant robot or not, and they did not. At a 19, they did not. They watched that happen and go, "Yeah, I'm not paying enough." Is that okay to be your turn?
I'm gonna set on another pulse of my rage.
Sure. Yeah.
3 damage to the people around me.
Yep.
But that's it. Yeah.
Cool. No worries.
And
What's the
that.
range on that at the moment?
It's 10 feet.
Okay.
If he's larger, is the range larger?
I don't think so.
Only by virtue of him being bigger. You know what I mean? 10 feet for
Yeah.
him is now the 2 space
It's now a lot bigger.
is now
yeah.
a lot bigger. So yes, it is bigger by virtue of him being bigger. That is fucking nasty.
Yeah, but that also means like you hitting yen and shit.
No. 'Cause it's
No.
10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 10 feet now.
Mm-hmm.
Was 5, now 10.
No, it's
It's
10 feet
more-
the whole time, but because he takes up more space, i.e. 2 squares instead of 1, what was,
okay,
say,
so
20
like-
feet becomes 40.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's still 10 feet from his character,
Yep.
which
Yeah.
encompasses many more people.
Surface area.
Thank you.
No worries.
Mechanics.
I'm pretty sure I done got it.
I didn't for a second, so I'm glad you do.
Oh, I meant the injured dots, but yes, that too. Is that good?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. It is Yen and her. Yen. Well, it will be in a sec. But it is Gruta and her allies. She does get some hits in. Takes up this one. I'm gonna say she doesn't move up, but some of her allies do. And I'm gonna say anyone who's in the plaza will hear what sounds like reinforcements on the horizon. Of whose you are not sure. Really, we're not gonna let me move. Okay, well, that's not who I want to move. Really, we're just gonna fuck with me every time on everything. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm rolling quite a lot at once, and I'm moving it fast because I desperately don't want to deal with moving. Right, there we go. Do my rolls. Ooh, nat 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. And then I'm rolling. That takes out one more, I will say. Okay. You see, Walden, that the allies are starting to make some headway. And I'll skip them. Newt, it is your turn.
I'm gonna use Thunderous Smite on this one.
Nice.
Goes in 300 radius thunder sound.
Oh, damn.
And it's just an attack.
Mhm.
It's not rolling. It's happening to me too. Let me
It
reload.
might be a bug with the update.
Everybody heard that shit.
Come on. I'm gonna roll a natural 20. G20. That's an 18 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
And for damage is 1d10 and it's 2d6, right? It says
Yes. Yeah.
that's 18 damage total. Fuck, no, it was a d10, not a d8. Oh yeah, no, I rolled right. Yeah, 18 damage to this guy. I don't know how cliffs work.
18, you said.
Yes.
Yes. So he's out, and this guy was already injured, so he's out.
And yeah, and the 300 thunder, I don't know if I could do an intimidation check too.
Yeah, go for it. Thunder rings out across the battlefield from you, and some of these soldiers definitely seeing a giant robot crash and crowd kill some of their friends, and seeing a reptile-like creature, just destroy some of their close friends definitely does fuck them up a bit.
And the zombie hits this one with a 17.
Okay, yeah, 17 hits.
And makes 1d6 plus 3. He needs to make a constitution roll. It
Okay.
takes 4 damage. No, 5 damage.
Okay. What's the save?
16.
He fails.
So he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
He's not having a good day.
He's not having a good day.
I'm gonna
He was
step
already
out.
poisoned. I'm gonna call it yellow.
Godzilla!
Nice.
My turn.
Okay. That is Lucra's turn. He's already concentrating. Okay. Lucrid steps out and goes to bonk this dude on the head. Whatcha? Which looks like he does not. No, he does not. So Lucrid comes out, goes to hit one of the soldiers, but misses. But he tries to rally the guard and the priest behind him. These guards, what I'm gonna have around. Wait. Wait. Do my rolls. Do my little rolls. I got a crit on Newt and
Damn it.
A hit on Lucrid. So that would be 11 slashing on Newt and okay. Not very much on Lucrid because that was all ones. So yeah, that's 11 on the one that hits of these guards that come up.
As he hits me, some of my acidic sweat splashes this guy, and I'm casting Hellish Rebuke.
Roll me that damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. 17.
17.
Damage to whoever hits me. And I don't know if it's spread.
Right? Like, that's...
Yeah, so the acid that leaches out of you in Retribution, while it doesn't seem to spread to the others, it certainly does put the fear of Newt in them. I have already rolled for those guys. I haven't rolled for them. One hit, so we can take out an injured one. Cool. They've already moved up. these ones move as Crack's team comes in. They would get an opportunity just to check. They miss. Okay, Seto, it is your turn.
All right.
You see as your allies are slowly smashing through an entire fortress of guards.
It's like,
You included.
that's not fair. That's not fair. Oh, I'm playing on hard mode.
No, darling, you can't always hit everyone.
Right, so he's just
She is next to you, to be fair.
yeah. It's like, oh. It's like, who's gonna beat the? He just kind of just like Luffy eyeing the giant robot. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yes, I must say, it's quite an interesting spell.
What? He's just in awe, like free action in awe. Then I'm gonna, I guess, murder everybody around him if possible with the rapier. Let's go. Ooh. I have a second level spell. I don't. There's no room to send him over. Fuck yeah, I'll just do what I'll do over here. But I'm gonna move diagonal. And because it's ephemeral, it doesn't matter to go through enemy squares. But yeah, sorry I'm waffling so damn much. I'm like sucking butts. Oh, that's got
9
no
doesn't
one
fit.
around it. Ugh. Alright, then bonus action Dagier. Or no. Gonna use my bonus action to summon my summon right here.
Does anyone need to human break?
I could. I'm
to
drinking
check.
a lot of coffee and water.
I just want to double check. We're further into time than
I know.
so let me okay, for the sake of, because we're 20 minutes into how are people to continue after a human break?
Very much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
personally.
Okay. In that case,
I can. I'm like, you know, I don't want. I'm okay. I just, how much longer are we gonna go with my question?
that's what I just want to double check. I've been rolling for the reinforcements and the water. My nat 20 means that reinforcements are coming within the next round. So we've got one more round before they come. If we said 10-minute human break and then see how the round goes, and if it's taking longer than that round for things to be turning tides, whatever, we'll see how it goes. See how we feel after 10 minutes.
I'm okay with that. I'll be way quicker than 10 minutes, but yeah, that works.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to be human.
Human.
I got it. I'm gonna do that right there. I'm gonna go be human.
Sorry, what was that, Mike?
I'm just saying human.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like here, but like slightly off screen. When everybody's back, just say something.
All right, I'm back. Whew. This is fucking awesome. Get a giant fucking robot. This is fucking. Oh man, this is so fucking awesome.
What spells do you have left?
Scorching Ray, which, not bad. It's multi-hit. I can do something with that. Guiding Bolt, which is with the right rolls. That's a couple of people, but it's not worth it in my opinion.
No, no, because
Invisible.
that's an advantage, and we already have Fairy Fire over there.
Yeah, it's. Where am I supposed?
Don't you have Magic Missile?
Nope. Ironically enough, it's something I never took.
And Fire Scorch is a level 2 or 1?
Scorching Ray is level 2, sadly. But I also have Vortex Warp, which is a teleportation. Like, technically, if whatchamacallit, if Wally lets Seto, he can bring him back so that he can fucking fully just book ass and do the same thing over again. Or just plop him down on another group of enemies. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty cool for stuff like that. Because you can choose to fail the saving throw. So that's why that's good. I have Cure Wounds. That's always good. Booming Blade and Firebolt.
No, you do not have Fireball. I mean, it's not level 2.
No,
How do you
Firebolt.
say it's called? Vortex what?
Vortex Warp. It is from Strixhaven.
Is Vortex Warp a broken spell?
I don't think.
2 because rage. That's a 9.
Okay.
We'll start with like here and kind of go
Yep.
clockwise.
He's already injured, so that's a 9, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, he's already injured and he's already injured, so these would both be out.
And then I'm gonna do another attack, my second attack. That'll also have advantage. It's gonna read a little weird, but it is fine. That is 13 plus 7. That is a 20.
Yep, that hits.
All right, and then that'll be 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 2 is 11.
11, that will be enough to take out these also injured. These also injured, and 11 will be enough to take out this dude as well. Would you?
And then I will also do my burst of fire for 3 damage around me. Your thing about cleaving, if you kill more than one person in a single attack, you do an intimidation roll.
Yes.
So I did that twice, so I will do 2 of those.
Yes.
Your first one is an 8. Second one's a 19.
Okay. Cool. One sec.
I like take my like arm with like the shield on it, and I just like swipe in a circle, and I just crash. Boom, 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 boom.
Nice. I'm gonna say the fight has become scary enough that your intimidation gets some of them to kind of scatter formation. They've been drilled how to do formations for the sake of protecting the fort. I'm just going to move your echo because it would have got by the fire. But some of these guys, like, they're new, or they're unable to kind of like continue this formation, and so they start to scatter slightly. You take out one of the injured guardsmen with your burning rage, and as this happens, that kind of roar of intimidating energy and that burning energy that takes out a guardsman, it just, they start breaking formation. They're not hostile, but a lot of them are just starting to lose the will to fight.
All right. That's all I'll do. I'm going to stay right here.
Cool. That's Greta. Oh, 2 hit. Okay. That would be... They are able to hit and take out an injured guardsman. Without them in the way, Gruta starts to move forward into the fray here. And sidesteps, and some allies come up. Yen's not yet. It's her team. Cool. As Gruta comes forward, she slices through an injured guardsman. She doesn't get that critical like you saw with her snaking knife blade, but it still plunges straight through the injured guardsman, and she looks at you and says, "The money, the reinforcements are coming, and they're well armed. Newt, it is your turn."
I'm gonna take my sword and attack. This guy is with advantage, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna attack with the spell that I forgot I have, Green Flame Blade.
Yep.
It's still not working. So 20. That's a 16 and Yeah, it's 16 plus 8, so I guess that hits.
Yes, that hits.
And Grim Flame Blade is yeah, right. D10, D8. That's 13 plus 5, 18 damage.
18 takes
and
him,
one of
and
the, I think it's more damage, and it spreads besides the thing. Yeah.
yeah, it takes out those two as your flames slash straight through the already injured guardsman and cleave into his ally next to him.
And the zombie attacks the guy next to him with 13. No, 10.
13 does hit.
No, maybe it's less.
Oh.
It's 13, yeah.
13 would, lower wouldn't.
And damage is 1d6 plus 3. 9 damage to this guy.
He is injured.
He lumps and bites him. And there is a ceiling in this area. No.
No. There would be like, it's more like a plaza, so it's more like a veranda situation around the, like here would be sheltered, but here itself would be open. Like here would have small shelter, here maybe less so. Here definitely has shelter. It's kind of like verandas and archways.
But they are not super high, right? Okay, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna climb whatever this is.
Oh, it's a fountain.
Yeah, that's my stuff. I'm gonna stay in the fountain.
Understandable.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Lucred. The injured guardsman next to him. He will bonk on the head if he can. Really, man. I'll be real, guys. I'm not good at rolling when it comes to hitting people. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I've rolled like multiple dice, and like I'm getting like less than 50%.
I know what it is. I got at least for Lucred, and I'm gonna handle it on my next turn. I figured it out. I know what it is.
Lucred has a +6 on his weapon.
Holy
I'm just
shit!
That bad. I'm just
Holy
that bad.
shit.
Like,
Oh.
you don't understand. I rolled a 2.
Hey, it's not a 1. Silver lining.
Not a 1. Yeah, so Lucred's gonna sidestep. He won't be able to move out of the way totally.
You have advantage because of the zombie if you wanna.
Oh, we could try again. Yeah, sure. Let's try.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, always
That's
try.
Nice!
That'll do it.
Yeah, zombie power.
Fucking Luke! We're doing what we can for you, buddy. You gotta work with us.
It's good to be.
Luckily, the one the zombie hit was very, very, very injured because the zombie got a 9. So that's okay. Thank you for the advantage. Sorry. It's just, why am I so lame every time?
Honestly, the dice tell the tale. He's a guy who just got out of a cell. We don't know what he's been through. Let's not judge.
I like to think that maybe Lucred has strengths in places we don't know.
Right? Yeah.
Lucred moves up to be by your side and help you in any way he can, Newt, as some of the guardsmen that scattered in formation are rallied to try and push through the allies rather than Walden. And they will 1, 2, 3, and 1, that's it, 4. 1, 2, 3, guys go down. What's your reach, Walden, as a giant, as a large?
I think it's doubled.
That's what I want to check.
Oh, I think my base reach is 5 feet, so it would be 10 feet with the shield if I'm enlarged.
You have an attack of opportunity then.
Okay. Oh. That's a crit fail.
That is, yeah. Okay. That is those guardsmen. I'm just gonna move these out of the way to, put them all together. Wee. That will, oh, really? Okay. Well, that's fine. We can roll some dice. We can do that. Those. Crack's team is significantly smaller, but they actually do quite well. And the ends. Okay. So they are able to take out this guy. And this guy who's trying to push through. They're already injured. As your allies start to move in to attempt to push back some of these soldiers surrounding you, and give them less opportunity to hit you. And as Yen moves up to... you hear as Yen and Crack move in and advance, a rallying call from Crack, and in the distance you hear war horns. Well done. Seto, that is your turn.
All right. I am going to ask Lucrid if he wants to go, go to his wife, essentially, like free action. Ask if he wants to go see his wife.
You would be able to take me to her side?
Yeah. Gives me a slap on the ass, and he's right here.
I would never deny opportunity to be by my wife.
Yeah.
So his wife was this one. Oh,
honestly, why not?
So yeah, and I use my one of my racial talent.
Vortex.
No. This is my spring.
Oh.
Yeah, and yep, send them right over to here. Just to make sure I did that right. Yep. And
just to let you know.
Yes.
As it's the start of the round, I was just rolling for the water.
Oh, it got bad.
The water has lapped up further across the battlefield as I have rolled under a 10. Anywhere where there is water is difficult terrain. That is all it really means.
All right.
But the water is starting to lap up the sides of the garrison. And at this point, and the start of this round, you distinctly hear like the hooves of camels on the horizon, but the horizon is very close. And yeah, continue, sorry.
And that's
You're
my
slapping
bonus
ass.
action. Yeah, I slap his ass, and he's over here to his wife.
Okay.
Because chaos fucking reigns. And,
thank you kindly.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all are adorable. I'm gonna murder more. And I gotta yeah. My attack from here. Oh, now my sheet's being wonky. Don't be wonky, sheet. I don't need that. Yep. I ran out of. I ran out of fucking ammo, but I can booming blade this sumbitch. between me and Wally. So. And I have advantage on that. I'm just going to do it because it'd be nice if I... Oh! Well, that's... You know what? I'll take that. That's nice. Rapier. There's that.
Sorry, who are you hitting? Just because
Yes.
they hit, but the
This one.
damage is low. This one, okay, he's already injured. Then that's okay.
I did a total
that
of
would be enough for him.
A 12 damage.
12. I believe that was the fire, so he's 12. He would still be up.
All right. Yeah,
You
I guess
take
because
out the one in front.
Yeah, I guess because I killed the guy. I don't. Okay, yeah. Then that is my turn, and I'm officially in the thick of it.
That you are. Give me 1 sec to do human mechanics beyond our comprehension.
Oh.
Okay. The cavalry arrives. The cavalry is absolutely that camel. that camel. That one camel.
The
Will be
garrisons
hopefully more than...
backup or our backup? I forgot to ask, but I was confused.
I'm a dog.
Really? Come on, let me move the camel. Let me move the camel. Let me move the fucking camel. Where did the camel go? Why are you on map player?
Fucking camels.
Fucking camel.
I was drawing a giraffe.
Yeah, sure.
Camel is down here. Just for site reference. Please, I'm trying to camel.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying to make a face
The
color.
most serious I've ever heard of say. I am trying to camel.
It's a large cavalry. I just want you to have a site reference that there are some camels in the background. Yeah. Cool.
All right, pick one of those up and start beating people with it.
Cool. I've got these. They have reduced movement, but they will be heading out the water as they do not want to be there. I will be rolling that side, which is and
Joe Camel. Fuck you.
That cool camel.
Very camel.
17, wasn't it, your armor class? So that's a hit on Walden for 2 damage after reduction.
Okay.
And a hit on Lucred and Gruta. But not enough for Lucred to go back to bloodied, but enough for Gruta to start looking heavy in breath. I've got quite a lot of Guardsmen. And then they take their ones and their ones. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's okay though. That's okay though. I got a crit on Sato from this guardsman here. Of course I did. Yeah, absolutely. Which is Math. Oh, I can math. 14 slashing damage. And no, I didn't get a hit on. Well done. Cool. Steve. Oh wait, sorry, that was Liza. I've got too many NPCs. Liza's gonna cast the snowstorm again. In line of sight, it has to be. So they will come out to here, and Cuckoo will follow them, and they will put their sphere here. And that will be 3d6. Wow. Oh wow, okay, fair enough. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Let's see if they fail their save. That's 2 passes though. Is it half damage on a pass? I didn't check. Oh, bugger off. Half on a save. Okay, so half of 16 is 8. So he would be out regardless. He would be out on a fail. Wow. And these guys are injured. Wow. Okay. Steve. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna go here.
Go.
Yeah. I'm a whomp him with my shillelagh.
Whomp him.
I'm a whomp. 8+ whomp.
Roll that whomp.
There's my whomp to hit. My hit whomp.
You whomp.
All right, and then I whomp them that much.
Oh, you seriously whomp.
I whomp.
You do some.
That's a good whomp.
11 whomp. That's a good whomp.
Yep.
He is taken out, and
Steve got vengeance.
And I just yell, "Go on, get!"
You're like Batman. And he's sleeping. Like, no, you killed him. Like, what are you?
Yeah, as you whomp the guy on the head, your staff clips the guy behind him, injuring him further.
I'm just shake my stick, and I'm like, get out of here!
Is that your turn?
Unless my get out of here was also persuading people to leave. Yes.
I'm gonna say you've come out of that area, but your guy moves on your thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could move here.
No, I'm fine with them all just running away. That's what you want to do. It doesn't matter.
He'll move to here on a dash.
That's Travis, though,
call
right?
Out. That's Travis. Yeah, these other guys are gonna just escape. But Travis pulls out and goes, "Good whomp."
Yeah, that's my rotten soldier, my homeboy. What the fuck is it?
My old cheese.
Yeah. My homeboy, my rotten soldier, my sweet cheese, my good time boy, fucking Travis.
Walden, that is your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll just I want to try to get us out of here. This is going to be a real bad situation pretty soon.
Maybe. You could always roll insight on the cavalry now you can see them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's our cavalry. She kind of told you.
It's definitely a cavalry, but I'm going to say you do remember that Gruta said the gold got them weapons. and that reinforcements were coming.
Well, the reinforcements aren't what I'm worried about, though. Like, it's the water levels. Like this place is gonna flood pretty soon.
Oh yeah,
that's good news. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't want to stand right here while it does. So, I'm going to try to end this combat right now by letting out another metallic screech and scream out, "Flee!"
Roll me intimidation. With advantage, because you've been doing a lot of metallic screeching that's done very well.
Hey, there we fucking go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking, let's do it, fucking big boy.
Okay.
That's a kaiju move. I don't care what anybody says.
As Walden lets out an incredible screech, the guards hear the demand of flee. And they look behind them to the exit. And they see a cavalry of camels that they know is not for them.
Ugh.
They know that cavalry is their enemy. Some of the guards can't see as they're lapped up by water and it's hard for them to move. Some of the guards are massively injured, and the Alliance has more numbers, not just on the battlefield, but also arriving. You command with authority, not magic, for them to flee. And some of them do. Some of them try to stand and fight. But the Alliance and you guys, I think for the sake of what will happen, there are some cut down, there are some that do try to get out. But as the cavalry arrive, you are able to subdue any resistance. The battle starts to die down as you prove yourselves problem solvers enough to navigate over 20 soldiers. And Lucrid looks up at your giant form. And Gruta next to him holds his hand. And he says, I didn't intend when I met you in that owlbear cave for any of this to go the way it's gone. And I'd never met a Walden that had been any help to the Alliance, because they had all been helps to the Imperialist state. And I'm grateful to have met you. Yen and Crack, help collect any wounded that don't resist. The camels will take our wounded too. Come back to the grotto with us. I think we found something that might be useful. Something has changed in our records. Some ink seems to, that once was dry, seems to have changed, and we can't tell why. But we found some stuff that may be useful. And I think we'll be able to reform now. And that is in no small thanks to you and your party. And I thank you that a lot. And as he says this, Liza and Cuckoo come down. And Liza looks at Newt and looks at Seto. And she says,
Yes, it's a funny thing about magics. They're so abundant in this place. It's rather wonderful, more so than the fish have become recently, but I suppose the water here will help us a lot. I was apprehended because I'd been hiding from them for a while. I had a room in the university, but I rather hid low, stayed underground, if it were. Well, I never explained why, did I? Funny that. You see, I think there's a new patron in the system. And I believe it's possible that my research and some of your goals align. And that's where we'll end our session.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Whew. Crazy fights.
Clap.
I shoot this guy
All right.
to see if his corpse hits Valen with the grasp.
His
of
corpse disintegrates into red mist,
It
and
doesn't pull and hits Valen.
oh no, it splatters all over him.
No, I get it.
He's covered in viscera.
For a second.
Yeah.
You may cover me in muck, but you'll always be ugly.
Just like
No,
disintegrates.
Daniel,
all
look
over.
at these eyes. They're so big and wet. Touch them.
All right, I'm sorry to push this, but
Yeah, you gotta
need
go.
to go.
Yeah.
so-
We life happens in every direction. Bye. So you could just say bye. Yeah, you didn't have to wait. I appreciate you staying as long as you did. Bye, Sophie.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Don't close it yet.
And